Hi, and welcome to the Revolution Baseball Podcast. I'm your host, Alex Olivera. It's my goal to bring you clear-cut strategies and drills designed to help make you or your program better. With that in mind, let's begin. Well, 2021 baseball season has started, and it's going to be interesting for me. Last year, I had six seniors that I graduated, uh, and obviously we didn't get to finish the season. Uh, and I already missed those guys. I'll tell you that much. Six seniors that had been there pretty much from the beginning. Started out with me, so they were decent. Um, and we go from that to this year. I have no seniors that started with me whatsoever. A very young team, um, inexperienced is to say the least. Um, but one thing that I've always preached to my players is character and showing up and doing the right thing and doing what you're supposed to. Uh, and so that's where I'm at, and that's where we're gonna go. That aside, let's today's topic is bullpens, and uh, a lot of you guys responded to the practice template that I have. And so I wanted to share with you the bullpen templates that I have and see if you guys like that one as well. And I am willing to share any of this stuff. Pretty much all you got to do is just ask me, send me an email to Revolution Baseball Podcast at yahoo.com, and I will send you pretty much everything that I have. The only thing I won't send you is my baseball signs. Um, anyway, so with that in mind, let's see. I got to share this screen. There we go. And so here's a generic bullpen that I have. And all right, so let me explain the way this goes. First of all, let's talk about verbiage. The thing about me for verbiage is I don't use inside and outside. Uh, and the only reason I don't use those words is because I found over the years that it becomes very confusing to the guys when you say you want to pitch on the outside, or one pitch was already, you called a pitch and it was on the outside a minute ago. Well, the guy is now in the batter's box, left-hander's batter's box. And so now that pitch becomes the outside. And so um, definitely for me in the level of baseball that I've been coaching, it became confusing to a lot of the guys that haven't been in the sport since they were, 3 months old. Um, so what I've done is I took this from my previous pitching coach, and I made it simple. So the verbiage is first base side or third base side, up and down. Um, First base side is, on a right-handed hitter, that would be away from the right-handed hitter. Third base side would be in, obviously, but it's simpler for the guys, and we were able to accomplish or understand each other a little bit more. So, so that's verbiage for first base side, third base side, up and down. And then we have zones 1, 2, 3, and 4. Zones 1 and 3 are on the first base side, zones 2 and 4 are on the third base side. Now, I know that there's a lot of us like to split this up into basically three up top, three in the middle, three in the bottom, and then three going down. This seemed to work for all of those guys. Because I find that guys still, even at the better high school guys, they still have issues locating the ball everywhere. So the reason I have it designed like this is because I have it. I'm going to use this in the game as well. So you notice there's 20 pitches here. Now in my bullpens, I like to do 25. So what we're going to do is we're going to repeat one of these sets. So you have it broken down into sets, and then the pitch number. You notice the pitch numbers, they repeat. So for instance, set one, pitch four is a breaking ball. And that is the breaking ball I want it located in zone three. So the way this would work is as you're working the bullpens, you're going through, and you're, like I said, you're going to repeat one of these. So you're going to, if they hit the breaking ball, then you're going to put yes. For instance, if you called set one, pitch four, breaking ball, zone three, did they hit it? If they did, then you just check it there. If they did not hit it, then you would check it here. And then after that, after the bullpen session is over, they're going to do their own work, and they're going to come over here. They're going to put their name, obviously, or you can do that before the bullpen, and then you're going to put percentages hit, and then you're going to put this is fastball, breaking ball, and changeup, and then they're going to write down any notes that they need to do, any notes for themselves, and this is a good reflection of how well they're hitting their spots. And notice, like I said, it is a bigger zone than a lot of more advanced people use. And nothing against that. I think that has its place. But this gives the guys a little bit more room for success. Then, so basically, they need to memorize these sets and the pitch sequence. That way, in a game, and this is what you would use in a game, it's the same thing. And this is what I try to do is fastballs at 25%, breaking balls 25%, and changeups at 25%. Um, uh, you know, that way they know. Uh, we want to throw more fastballs than breaking balls, or more changeups, honestly, than breaking balls. But a lot of guys are bought into the breaking balls, especially. I mean, I remember the first time that I threw a curveball, I fell in love with that. That's the only pitch I wanted to throw. So, and for me, a lot of these guys are just now still learning the breaking ball. They're still learning how to make it break, and so they're in love with it. They're trying to figure it out. Um, so that's something to think about. One more thing. So when they're doing their bullpens, when they first start out, they need to be at around 45 feet. And this is all at 70 to 80% of your strength. Now, in the game, obviously, you're throwing 100%. They need to memorize all of these sets and pitch numbers, pitch type, and zones. And the reason is because that's what we're going to use in the game. So, that means the catcher needs to know, and the pitcher needs to know. Now, another idea is basically you can now have you can also make this portion right here into a little sheet for the catcher, and now the coach can say set two, pitch one. So now he knows he's going to call a fastball, and he's going to call it on the first base side, or he's going to call set one, pitch three, fastball, up and in, um, on a right-handed hitter. So basically, you're giving the guys easy way to be able to communicate on the mound. Now, the obvious caveat is that you will have to change the pitch type and location on these. Let me know what you guys think about this bullpen. Send me an email if you want it. Revolution Baseball Podcast at yahoo.com. or leave a comment below. Hey, coach, I like it. Coach, I don't like it. If you have questions, let me know. Anyway, that's it for this week. I hope that you heard something practical that you can use for your program to make you or your program better. Subscribe, like, comment, and share, and I'll see you next week. God bless.